Welcome, boys and ghouls, to Alone in the Dark. The spookiest of video games for the spookiest of time. Thanksgiving. Ooh. You have to talk to your family. Ooh. I had to go into a config file.
Now, we follow the plan, period. But it wasn't supposed to just relax. You know what we're dealing with here? Crazy shit is bound to happen in our line of work. Are you kidding me? Those cracks! They came out of his body like they were alive. Get a grip, Hammett.
He did
The
crack.
light's finally within our reach.
Oh. Okay, no subtitles, huh? Well.
Nothing is going to ruin this. Nothing. Now just follow the damn schedule.
What about him? You sure he's still out?
One way to find out.
Look at me.
Chief!
Not too scary now, is he? Christ. He's drooling like a baby fucking vegetable. Thanks to Paddington, he's just an average Joe now. He'll be no trouble. Let's hope so. Edward. Who said you could talk? Up to now, I've been going easy on you. Just give me a fucking excuse and I'll really show you what it means to suffer.
Once our other friend here is dead, Paddington will be the only one left who can manipulate the stone. You don't want to compromise everything we've worked for, do you?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. Mr.
I'm a bad guy in a video game, you can tell.
Mr. Scarf, take the rag doll up to the roof and kill him.
Consider it done.
Now!
Are you my daddy? Are you my father?
Do you want to die like a dog? Move through the door.
Oh. Blinky blink. I have to click the right stick to blink.
Take him to the roof. Don't make us late.
Stop. Let me open it for you. Cold.
Get it moving, Scott.
Upstairs.
Rah!
This way.
Help. Oh God.
Turn right. Move.
Snake, if you press down on the right stick, you can blink your eyeballs.
What? Did you do this? Wait! No!
Oh no. Huh? Guys, you guys ever... Oh God. Oh. Who am I? I'm a video game protagonist.
My God. Who the hell am I?
What? 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 Ah yes, switch to first person view using... Which button is first person view? It's Y. Thanks, video game. Ugh. Oh. Elevators.
Get in.
It's about time. What if he doesn't show us the path? What if he tries to screw us?
That's not an option. He'll do exactly what we want. Are you listening, Paddington? There's ways to torture a man that go far beyond the frail limits of flesh and bone. We went through a lot of trouble to get you and that stone together, Theo. You're the only one who knows how to use its power. Direct it. Guide it. You'll be our light bringer. If you don't, your suffering will be legendary.
You're insane.
Wait for it.
Saw what happened.
Derry. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, well, let's see it.
You hear that? Did you hear it? What the fuck is that noise?
What noise?
It's those cracks again. They... Shit, they're back! They're back!
Damn it.
Hello. He got alone in the dark.
Leave me, Edward! Save yourself!
What the hell's going on? Anybody here? Hello?
Hi, it's me, Eddie Carn. Carnby Asada, they call me.
Help me! I'm in the elevator! Right there? Hello? Great. Alright, don't panic. Get me out! Please help!
Oh no! Help! Oh!
Lady?
Yes, hello! I'm stuck! Can you help me?
Nope.
Sorry, lady, but there's no way I...
Oh, this is gonna be good. This
Lady?
lady?
Yes, hello! I'm stuck! Can you help me?
Sorry, lady, but there's no way I can get down there right now. You have to try on your own.
By myself? What can I do?
I am but a frail woman,
Hatch above
accursed
your head.
with
See if you can get out
the
that
sin of Eve.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh, this...
Nowhere to reach the damn hatch.
Hey, you!
Oh. Oh, no.
You okay? Lady?
Remember Infogrames?
Can you help me?
Sorry, lady, but there's no way I can get down there right now. You have to try on your own.
By myself? What can I do?
Try to open the maintenance hatch above your head. See if you can get out that way.
Okay, I'll try. No way I can reach the
Ah,
Does
physics!
that mean I'm screwed?
My one weakness.
Hey, you! You okay?
What have I done? You mean what have the people done?
I'm stuck.
People voted for this.
Sorry, lady, but there's no way I can get down there right now. You have to try on your own.
Bye, my
Oh, I accidentally solved the puzzle.
Hey, you! You there, fella! Best be real easy now. Just come down slowly. Take a few deep breaths.
Oh. Uh, uh. Hey guys, it's me. Fire bad.
Damn, this door! No way I can open it. Huh.
Hi, I opened the door.
Please, mister, you have to help us. He's in there hurt, and I...
How I grab furniture.
It's swelling. I swear I saw it. Anna, stop your yelling!
Fire bad. Am I Keanu Reeves? No, worse. I'm Carnby peeved. Chair! He's giving him the chair! Ah! I have to press LB? What? What the fuck is that button?
Those flames are spreading fast.
Ah!
Finally got your ass here.
Demon!
Can't open this door. Now what's the deal with this building? Anna!
I'll see what I can do.
Ah!
Work. We need to figure another way to open it. And what's with Anna? Why is she raving like a lunatic?
Ah! Oh no!
What was that? Did you hear that?
Stay calm.
Ah!
Make it quick! I just saw another of those cracks running on the wall.
Ah! Carnby smash! He looks... Okay, this man... Ah!
What do you think, Dr. Freud? I haven't been okay since the building started to rock and roll.
Ah!
Out of here.
Immersive physics! Rah! Carnby no like physics. Carnby no like fire tech.
No way, no how. I am not going to jump.
Carnby loves slow-mo. Make quick turn.
What are you doing?
Carnby... Carnby need gun. Need to look down in jacket. Using a button. Using a button the game doesn't want to tell me! How do I open my jacket?
What is this shot of you looking down at your...
So here's the...
Have you bent over so far that you're upside down?
Listen, Edward Carnby can give himself, he's a very flexible man. Open jacket. Okay, that's the D-pad. Oh, it's down on the D-pad.
Oh, this is...
Carnby hates.
Yeah, I think it's LB.
Yeah, no, it's the right trigger, like a video game. But to be clear, I'm using the right stick to swing these weapons around.
These animations are... watch out, Condemned. You got nothing on Alone in the Dark 2008.
When injured, you need healing items.
Carnby need rebar bent.
Ah! Okay. Seems like you move faster in first person, too. This is such a bizarre game. Immediately. Okay, I got a battery. Use medical spray to treat wounds that are not hemorrhaging. With what?
Snake.
Snake. Use the box of batteries, Snake.
To heal wounds, you need to take the antiseptic and the gauze, and then apply them to the correct part of your body in the healing menu.
My favorite part of the video game. Look at how bad this lighting looks.
That's what light looks like.
Hold it. I'm just gonna make sure that. Okay, yes,
Like,
this is high graphics settings.
Or like there isn't something's breaking or something.
No, well, I mean,
that's pretty impressively bad watching those blinds go back and forth.
this is a PC port from 2008, so there's so, you know, very high chance that something's broken. Okay, I have to get right up on these drawers. Okay, switch to healing mode, Snake. Hold it.
What? Why are you also stretching?
This is a real video game. They thought they were gonna relaunch the franchise with this.
Brayden, you need to see this thing through.
Oh my god.
Like, whether it's part of this thing you do or not.
What?
You need to beat this video. Let me look up how long it is.
Carnby, run! Nope.
Main story, 9.5 hours. Made an extra 12. It's, well, it's a campaign.
What if I
from this
told you
era.
that the PS2 version of this game...
There's a
Oh,
PS2 version?
Yeah! It was 2008.
Oh, oh, right, I forgot that. PS2 didn't start... They didn't stop making those until 2013.
Yeah, like, I believe there were FIFA games.
Oh, sure. And those
until
Probably
like
still
28,
be
2015 or 16. What?
Upcoming PlayStation 2 release in 2022. Nothing as far as I can tell.
Okay, I just had to stand in the right place. Nope.
That's how horror works. You played a music, right?
Yeah. And just to be clear, I had to like go into a DLL file.
Alright, how many more times do you think it's gonna take you?
Carnby need DLL file.
Carnby
What?
Quick save load functionality.
What?
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 Oh, I just got to it. Oh god, you're a
Ah!
shadow. What?
Ah! What?
This is impressive.
This is a real video game? Are we playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet over here? What's going on?
Braden, geometry was the real horror all along.
I can't express enough how excited I am for the Embracer Group reboot next year.
But they're making another Alone in the Dark?
Yeah, they are.
Do we know who's making it? I guess I can look it up.
Yes. It's the people it's the people who have made Understood.
You're not wounded, are you?
It's the people who made the most recent Titan Quest expansions for Embracer.
Huh.
Hey, what's up? You're a random person, so you're gonna die immediately.
You know what? Even from this minute-long trailer, it looks 1,000 times better than this.
Yeah, it takes place in the 1920s.
That would make it better.
Sir, over here. Gotta go around the building.
I feel like I haven't got Call of Cthulhu game set today. No, thank you.
Hey, you all right? You're not wounded, are you?
No,
Over here.
I'm Edward Carnby.
Somebody played Prince of Persia.
Yeah. No, what's a good game? Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Ah! Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. It's pretty good. What? This.
I just got in the car.
Yup. The button prompts don't work?
I like how the button to show how to do the thing doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Is that what it means by Alone in the Dark?
It is Alone in the PC 2008 PC port. The true horror was developers not realizing the PC was still a viable platform in 2008. Oh no.
This just kind of keeps going, huh?
Oh yeah.
But we have to get up this entire block.
Yeah.
I wonder what city we're in.
We're in New New Dark City.
New Alone Dark.
See, it's so immersive. This game doesn't have any UI. It's like Dead Space.
Click your eyes so that the cutscenes wouldn't get blurry.
Yeah, I did that. That's literally the first thing you do in this game.
I know, I warned you about that. And everyone in your chat didn't believe me.
Look,
I wasn't lying. I've beaten this game.
Okay.
It's not a great time. There's the part where you have to fucking
drive
and then deal with all of the giant dick spires in Central Park. And that part of the game just sucks.
Hey,
But
Chris,
anyways.
tell me T.J. Miller's best joke.
Burping.
Yeah, happy
okay, so
birthday,
he had a lot
Chris.
of jokes about drug use.
Uh-huh.
And he told a
T.J.
story
Miller?
about the time he accidentally took black tar heroin. And it was a wild and wacky time. I gotta tell you the absolute most TJ Miller. I was actually going to stream right now, and then I saw you, and it's like, I can retell
It's
this
okay.
story.
We can.
No, you got your strategy thing coming up, don't you?
I mean, yeah, we'll do that tonight.
But anyways, so he gets to the end of his routine. He did a really nice thing where he like passionately pled for everyone to tip their waiters, which was good. That was a good. And then he starts shilling his peanut butter and hot sauce brand.
Uh-huh.
And he's like talking about, oh yeah. He read the label for his hottest sauce, which was like ghost pepper. Obviously, it's ghost pepper. And it was, I believe it purported to say that it'll blow your dick off, and if you don't have a dick, it will grow you a dick.
Yeah, that's really funny.
So I asked, because the big selling point is if you buy one of his jars of peanut butter, or one of his bottles of hot sauce, you get to get your photo taken next to TJ Miller. And I asked, how much is this 8-ounce jar of peanut butter?
How much?
$30.
$50.
Jesus Christ!
I thought I was going way above.
It was 8 ounces, $50. Now, I need to know if this is just like...
Hey, you! Hello? Over here!
This was just the
you
you get to take a picture with me price, because I'm going to his website right now. Okay.
Tearing the cables off the walls!
So, if you buy it online, it is just $30 for chocolate cherry with an autograph. And it is... Oh, he did an 8-bit website because of video games.
Yeah.
How much do I get? Okay, it's 12.5 ounces. I'm sorry. It's 12.5 ounces, not 8 ounces, but $50!
So a regular-sized bag of peanut butter, or a regular-sized jar of peanut butter.
It was toffee, like Toffee Bit Crisp.
Okay.
Chocolate coconut almond and chocolate cherry.
Sure.
Yeah.
But $50!
Yes. $50
The hot
to
sauce was all
frame rate.
The hot sauce was all bundled together. The hot sauce was like, you had to buy 2, and they were all bottles were like $30. So it's like, this just fucks me over, doesn't it? So I have to read you the description for Extra Extreme Gangster Heat Hot Sauce.
Boy.
So yes, it's called Extreme Gangster Heat Hot Sauce. Is always to bring the heat in the gangster style, going to the primarily black and Latino East High School in Denver, Colorado. TJ always dreamed of being a gangster, like the gangsters he went to school with. Sure, he was a part of the Burr clique, but it would be years before he would produce a fake hip-hop pop folk album and buy his first gold chain. TJ carries hot sauce in a holster, and he has a license to distill. The best choice, homegrown peppers from Scoville Brothers Hot Sauce in Indiana, home of the hotness, and his mother-in-law. Better heat you will not find. If you want to be a culinary gangster, then you have found the elixir. Bring the heat in the gangster style. It's not required. It's TJ's choice.
I feel like you reading off that description while a woman was horrifically murdered by some sort of dark creature is... So
is that postmodernism?
No, okay, now I have to read you what his, this is the actual name of it. I can get a TJ Miller, this is 5 ounces. 5-ounce hot sauce bottle for $30.
Uh-huh.
This is called the fucking intense ghost pepper type shit.
Oh.
Fuck yes, you bought a hot sauce with a lot of cuss words on the label. Hell shit, yeah you did. Get into the heat that is just plain fucking ridiculous. You won't shit your pants, you'll shit other people's pants. This is for the real motherfucking deal hot sauce connoisseurs.
What?
It isn't just about the heat. These are homegrown Indiana ghost peppers combined with the finest Indiana choice peppers and brought to you by the famous Scoville Brothers from Indiana. The only people TJ will fucking work with. They are the pepper tits of the fuck century. I have to
what?
read this again. They They are the pepper tits of the fuck century.
What does that mean?
This is what he said on stage. This shit will blow your dick off, and if you don't have a dick, you'll grow one. It will be removable. Don't worry, my trans brothers and sisters. And slap the hat off any man that dare cross you. TJ guarantees it. By that we mean, he does not guarantee a goddamn word of it, but he fucking loves this hot sauce. Now, get Ghost Pepper Gangster and fuck till you truck. Put it on hot buttered corn on the cob, off the cob, while watching his HBO special, Meticulously Ridiculous, or slather it on cupcakes and rotisserie chicken while watching Gore Burger. No matter what, your tongue will hate you, or be upset for a few days, and then get over it. And your mind will be on fire. You will be left feeling more virile, emotionally stable, and ghost the people who pepper your life with frustration. This is not just some hot sauce. This is fucking intense ghost pepper type shit. Get into it. All bold with the last three words.
Look, I set the chair on fire.
Seen those fissures too? Man, what the fuck are they?
Anyway, so
torn apart.
Listen here,
TJ Miller
whippersnapper.
had some things that I thought were funny, and I did laugh. It was perfectly okay.
It's Jack.
He had a routine where he made a joke at the expense of the homeless people.
Oh no.
I mean, everyone's making jokes at the expense of homeless people these days, I feel like.
One of my hosts now.
He made a pretty funny joke about, you know, people who are addicted to caffeine give people who are alcoholics a bad time, and he's talking about people who have caffeine addictions are drug addicts.
I still have the keys to your mind.
You know, I mean, it was better. I'm not a comedian. He did it very well.
Neither is TJ Miller, to be fair.
Fuck you anyway, bro.
Now, I have to say that I saw Christopher Titus at this comedy club once. Actually, last year.
God, how is that guy doing?
Christopher Titus is great.
I like
Titus
his
is
stuff, but it
still-
always seems like he's gonna blow up or something.
No, he's
Not like in
apparently-
anger, I mean just, it seems like his blood pressure is probably...
No, apparently, like, he even had, like, part of his routine is about how he's had repeated issues with his health. That's why you don't see him on TV anymore. Yeah, Christopher Titus is great. Also, Christopher Titus apparently told that comedy club that I don't want a first act. It's just me for the entire 2 hours. So we got 2 hours of Christopher Titus. I got 1 hour of TJ Miller and 1 hour of an opening act that I thought was actually pretty bad. The opening act was the person he does a podcast with. And it was a bunch of regional jokes at the expense of nearby cities. I will say that TJ Miller does a lot of stuff that involves the crowd, which I thought that part of the stuff, which was very situational and very much you had to be there to understand it, all of that stuff was pretty funny. I respect stand-up comedians who can just, like, get into the crowd, have nothing prepared, and be able to run with it. Those comedians that can do it real well are some of the best. But there is something to the, you know, traditional style of stand-up comedy, which is I have my entire routine planned. This is my routine. It took me years to make this. And that was Christopher Titus. He's like the old school, like, I spent an entire year preparing these jokes. All of this material is, like, refined. Whereas I felt like TJ Miller and this person that he was working with for this was just by the seat of his pants and a bunch of... He was also very clearly on drugs.
What? TJ Miller on drugs?
He was very clearly... He even... This was part of the funny. He even, live on stage, pointed to one of the wait staff and said, "Could I have 2 shots of whiskey?" and then proceeded to drink them on stage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this all checks out.
He fit right in at the high school party.
Hey, Braden, I don't think this fire extinguisher is helping.
No, it's fine.
You know, Brad, this makes me think of Real Heroes Firefighters.
Yeah, I think a lot about
Firefighter?
I actually really like that game.
Do you remember that firefighter game for the Wii that...
Yeah, Real Heroes Firefighters.
I didn't know what the name was. I didn't know if it was a very good quick look.
Hold it.
Oh, they made HD
Carnby must spray. Ah, Carnby no like fire. Why have you stopped?
You gotta use the extinguisher to fight back the fire, but use the extinguisher to bust down the door.
I'm gonna be real here.
Yeah.
This game
not gonna
seems
finish this game.
very bad. I might try and play through the entire thing.
Oh, okay. Someone's a big boy, big gamer, huh? I usually got 3 or 4 hits in before I would have to, like, push back the flames. You're really pushing your luck here.
No, I'm pushing the fire back. I'm pushing this fire extinguisher. No!
Oh yeah, look at those pro gamer moves. You didn't even hit the door.
Yeah.
What do you think you are? Maybe you should get that leg wound checked out.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Have you thought about a tourniquet? Oh, hey, frame rate. I remember this being just as bad on the 360.
Your guess is as good as mine.
These faces.
I don't actually remember anything prior to.
I don't remember. Like, who is this fucking...
My rescue is more fucked up than I
This
am.
is a guy who, listen, I can help you.
Stop shouting.
I can help you find,
You gotta talk to me, you know?
Listen, my nephew, he's a nice boy.
You haven't seen what this son of a bitch does to people.
Okay,
He goes alone in the dark.
Holy shit.
I gotta know a guy who can do some shit for you.
Know a guy.
Like, he's like a weird bootleg Stallone. But like old Stallone. Like puffy old man Sylvester Stallone.
Isn't Carnby supposed to be like 30s? Is that a Dracula?
Yeah, I think so.
it!
What's this shit? Man!
Are you never gonna get out of this
Help me
building?
there. Don't try to take advantage of the situation.
What?
Yourself.
I'm a pee-pee poo-poo man.
Did you try looking up her skirt to get a weird line of
Please,
dialogue?
I want to go.
It's not that much like it, Metal Gear Solid.
No, that was a Resident Evil 4 reference. Thank you very much.
Leon, you pervert!
What suppose happened here? Building looks like a war zone.
They got alone in the dark.
God, right. This inventory system, huh?
Yeah. I love all the choices they've made.
I think he's dead. Oh my god.
Like, I can understand a lot of this game being like, well, we can't just have the old school, just everything, right? We gotta do something that melds well with the theme, right?
Oh, it's just like Resident Evil 4. Yeah, now I'm just thinking of that. What was that DS horror game you played?
Dementium?
Yeah, now I'm just thinking of that now.
Moon is better.
I don't know password.
I always thought that, yeah, Renegade Kids Moon was the best one of those DS games that they made.
Ah! Literally, my favorite thing about this game might just be the stupid physics. What?
Listen, they have the technology. They're gonna show it off. For them.
Apparently, like, that
police
studio,
baton.
that Dimension Award studio had like a really tragic rise and fall of.
Oh yeah, I looked this up.
Yeah, the co-creator of those games just died of pancreatic cancer, and the other guy just left the industry. Just like, I can't do this anymore.
Anyway, must drag man to fire. Like, this game has one idea.
Yeah.
Or I should say, no, it has multiple ideas. And they're all terrible.
This was done better in Condemned. This was done better in Condemned, at the very least.
Yeah. I got sorry, I got a blink to clear blood from my eyes.
Get fucked, Kojima.
I respect saying, you know, our video game doesn't need to be functional. I'm gonna listen. I know a guy out in Queens who can set a dude on fire. It's me.
Like, just such a weird backstory to this game. There was the whole Atari threatening to sue reviewers that gave this game bad reviews.
Yeah.
Is it me, or is your character also just not really look like the character on the cover?
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
There was the whole... The PS3 ended up getting an updated version of this game called Alone in the Dark Inferno, which supposedly changed things to make the game more user-friendly. Like they... Apparently, from what I hear, is the driving is better in Inferno. That said, if you look at the reviews for the PS3 game, they still say that it's not a good time because you're having to do the same core mechanics over and over again. This was, the music for this game was done by a French composer who previously had done the Obscure series, but is now better known for Remember Me and also the Plague Tale video games. Plague Tale.
Yep.
And also your favorite game, Brayden, the Technomancer.
I love the Technomancer.
I played that entire game.
I did not, because fuck that game.
What?
This game is a real piece of work.
Okay, here's a question. How much of this game do you think is in this hotel?
It's more than you think.
I'm gonna bet it's at least a quarter.
God, stay away from me.
Like, I will say, I thought about playing Obscure, because those games have, like, some sort of weird co-op thing, where it's like a Resident Evil game, but I think there's some lineage between those two games.
I had never even heard of Obscure.
3, 4, 9, 4, 5, 1...
Doesn't work.
Oh wait, did you start playing this recently?
I played
Obscure?
a little bit of it.
Okay, I was gonna say, now that I'm looking at it, I recognize
first and see if the path is clear?
I am weak woman.
it. Dead teens.
Make semicircles downwards with the left stick. What?
Yeah.
This is the evil version of the Dead Space UI.
Yeah. I can imagine, okay, so I can imagine I can get what they were trying to do here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say you played Resident Evil 4, right?
Yeah.
And you are trying to make a game that's kind of like that, to revive this franchise that was super important with its first game, and everything else after the first game is kind of a downward trend.
Alone in the Dark 2 seems alright.
Alone in the Dark 2 is kind of not Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, no, they turned it into way more of an action thing.
Anyways, so this franchise has been on a pretty clear downward trend for a while. And so, Resident Evil, opposite of that at that time, right? Still very relevant, still selling a lot. So they took some of the ideas of Resident Evil 4, and they were like, well, people, what's the #1 complaint that a lot of people had about Resident Evil 4? Tank controls and that weird grid-based inventory system. What if we had something that was like Resident Evil 4's inventory system, but it was not grid-based?
What, people didn't like the inventory in RE4?
Those people are liars?
So anyways, that's the headspace. I can kind of squint my eyes and I get what they were trying to do there.
Alright. This painting is now on fire.
Also,
and now I bring fire to take
though
down...
this game was released before Dead Space, Dead Space was demoing really, really fucking well in E3 and other conventions. Whereas Alone in the Dark, they were pretty tight-lipped about this. So I can imagine people seeing the early UI stuff and the early preview coverage of Dead Space and the hype around that and thinking, okay, we could take that idea, we could run with that.
This did come out the same year as Dead Space. The two video
This came out
games.
before.
Yeah.
No, the 2 video games are Alone in the Dark 2008 and Real Heroes Firefighters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
I'm so glad you're back, Edward.
so Dead Space 2 is better than Dead Space 1.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on.
Hide here.
Yep, no question.
No disagreements here.
The first one is scarier, but in terms of just being a game, the second one is so much better.
Oh, it's so much better. There's better weapons. There's more variety. There's not
It
that
is
last
paced
back half
better.
where- yeah, it's paced better.
I'm just gonna put this out here. Dead Space 3 is still installed on my computer.
Oh yeah, shit, dog. Let's do it. Let's do a Dead Space 3 co-op campaign, man.
Sure,
You have
let's,
the DLC.
we'll
You have
hate
the
each other by
DLC.
the end.
You have
Yes,
the DLC.
because it's great.
Brother
It's
Moon.
the best part of that.
Brother Moon. I swear to fucking God, if this reboot series does not have Brother Moon, I will actually get upset.
Who
Brother
knows
Moon
if there's
front and
going to be
center.
more than just a remake of Dead Space.
We're not
Just-
safe here.
I mean, I've
Let's
said what I
go.
wanted out of this before, but I'm going to say it again. I think it should come across as a remake of Dead Space, and at some point be revealed to be
You
a
wake up
direct
and it's
sequel.
post Dead Space 3.
Yeah.
Yes, I think
a
you should wake
rebuild
up
of
on
Dead
the deck.
Space Galleon, they call it.
I just love it if you eventually realize things are going bad, you work your way through the nightmare, and you wake up on the deck at the end of Dead Space 3's expansion.
Human body.
Yeah.
Human bodies!
Where Brother Moon's
Human
eating,
bodies.
where the Brother Moons are eating Earth. Fucking
Well, are
great.
they trying to? And then reintroduce another game where you beat the necromorphs, and then they
No,
they
no,
close
just
that
have
shit.
Brother Moon eat Earth. And then live like the last of a dying breed. Running away from the Brother Moons.
Nah. Beat the necromorphs, be done with the necromorphs. Necromorphs are not the be-all end all of Dead Space.
I mean,
Cutting off the limbs is the be-all.
I'm very interested in Callisto Protocol and Alone and Dead Space Remake coming out within a month of each other.
Why?
Because it's a game made by the former Dead Space people.
Yeah, I know, but why within a month of each other?
Because it's like...
Beef.
Oh, no, wait, Dishonored was 2012 and Thief 2014 was 2014.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying beef.
Oh,
B-E-F. I think there's a beef.
I mean, it's the Dead Space guy, the quote-unquote Dead Space guy. Alright. Let me...
I like how they are very much running with not getting classified in Japan and using it purposefully for review or hype purposes, advertising purposes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Sero decided to not rate it. Which, the workaround for that
What?
is just put it on Steam.
I believe this is all happening.
Just put it on a digital platform.
We can't. Don't touch me! Don't fucking touch me!
Why did the hood go up when...
Because this game is very
This game
glitchy like that.
seems very bad.
You haven't even gotten to the worst part of this game, so...
I mean, I've seen the
shush.
driving sequence. I'm aware.
You don't understand. That's not a sequence. That's the entire second half of this game once you get out of this building. Like, that's it.
Wait, was I right about this? You do spend most of this game in this building?
You spend half of the game in this building. You spend the second half going around Central Park trying to defeat the evil black spires that are the evilness.
Oh, this was
ground.
such a mistake, Brayden.
It's fine. Look.
We can't stay here.
What?
You have to use the analog stick to turn the game on, to turn the engine on. It's interactive.
I know.
So now you have to hotwire the game, or hotwire the car.
Theophile, can you hear me? Edward, keep driving.
Stop driving. This is murder.
What?
Oh boy.
We have to go back up
Yeah.
there if we want to reach the exit.
That frame rate, huh?
Yeah, 144 frames per second of high
How does
quality
this feel?
video
How
game.
does this feel? Tell your audience
This
how
is the
feels.
most squirrely car I have ever driven in a video game.
Have you ever driven in real life?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I can't lie to you.
I have driven in real life.
Oh boy, yep. This is the Alone in the Dark 2008 experience. This is not his streaming setup. This is the game.
I like your style.
Hell yeah.
They're coming.
Slow-mo.
Ignore it.
All right, lady.
There's more of them. Run them over.
Shut up.
Zombie. Run over those zombies. It
What?
purposely pans to all of these action shots, and they all
What?
chug horribly. It's like Sonic Boom in that way. So that was fun. Now,
What is this game's metascore?
I think it was like a 50.
Okay, yeah, that checks out.
What is it about the park?
You'll soon know. You're part of this now.
Don't move. You need some rest.
Okay, so for PC it's 55.
It's
For
not
PS2,
over. Not
could you
yet.
imagine playing the PS2 version of this game? It's 47.
I've thought about playing the PS2 version of this game.
On PS3, it's 69. Nice.
Nice.
On Wii, it's 39. So now imagine all of these mini games requiring you to use the motion controller. And also, it's even worse looking. The 360 version is a 58.
You like fire?
This game does have its defenders. There are people who are okay with this game.
Yeah, so the same guy who did a fan patch for Silent Hill Homecoming that I used also has a fan patch for this game. So, you know. Also, there's a message on his website saying, to any freedom fighters, here's...
What?
I don't know. Just, like, here's my email address, freedom fighters, try and get me if you can. And it's like, wait, is this guy like a Russian ultranationalist?
What?
You know.
I hate how this game goes from first to third person.
Yeah, it's
And then sometimes fixed perspective.
yeah, it's almost like they have
ahead.
no idea what they're doing. Almost. Oh, this is not a hammer, it's a broom. I was like, oh, a sledgehammer, sick. Oh, look, taxi. Need to find way to make taxi go. Oh, so did you do anything else fun for your birthday, Chris?
I went to a bar, consumed libations, and then ate some really good Mexican food. Met some friends, met family members I have not seen in a while.
That's
yeah,
nice.
It was a pretty good time. You forgot to mention that this was published by Atari Interactive, that weird period when Atari regained its name after being bought by Hasbro.
Yes, when
slightly...
Infogrames was Atari for like 5 or 6 years.
This is Atari right there on the cover art.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that this was the weird period when Atari had rebranded itself from Infogrames. And then they went bankrupt, and then they came back as like many different labels, and now the Atari of today, the crypto blockchain exploiting husk of Atari.
Space Invaders loves crypto.
Space Invaders is Taito. You rube.
Okay.
Space Invaders is a Japanese game.
I don't know, man. Sorry, I don't keep track of every single.
Well, remember they also this weird Atari SA company like bought Moby Games, like
Missile Command loves crypto. Is that
Lunar
there?
Lander? You dum. Act of War, the RTS series. Actually, no, I think THQ Nordic bought Alone in the Dark and Act of War.
Yes.
Missile Command is Atari. Fuck you.
Yeah, I
did say
Missile
said
Command.
Space Invaders.
You said Space Invaders.
Yeah, the second time I said I got reprimanded as well.
Donkey Kong loves crypto. I'm good.
Battlezone?
So yes, I mean,
Donkey Kong loves crypto.
At the
Donkey
very
Kong.
least, the one good thing to come out of modern Atari is that Digital Foundry thing. Or, no, not Digital Foundry. Digital Eclipse compilation.
No. Also, a lot of people like this Atari 50-year anniversary thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I said. I literally just said that.
Not just,
always a pleasure.
You could say the name of the thing without saying, like, the Digital
What?
Eclipse thing. You could just say the name of the game.
Atari 50.
Anniversary edition.
It's... What? What?
This is excellent.
Come on, Theo.
So, QuickTime events. People love them. Everyone had a QuickTime event.
Yeah.
Easy, Theo. We'll take you to a hospital.
No, I'll be fine. We must reach the park.
What is it about the park?
What did the tape on the mosquito spray
You
do?
No, you're part of this now.
Don't move. You need some rest.
It's not over. Not yet.
But yeah, one Matthew Rory has a lot of things to say about Atari Hasbro from that era. Because they published all of the D&D games from that period.
Oh, right, yeah. Neverwinter Nights is...
Yeah, the
I like that
Neverwinter
you have
Nights...
both a flashlight and a lighter.
Yeah. It's fine, I have fire.
Take
Carnby
this,
make
big guy.
fire. Fire set thing on fire. Wow. Innovative game design.
Yeah, in Alone in the Dark 2008, I can hold both my flashlight and my lighter at the same time.
For when you're lighting
Fuck
up while
yeah.
you're lighting up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I mean, this character does not do... He smokes cigarettes, I imagine.
Oh, this man...
This man thinks very little of reefer and those that smoke it. And he also specifically calls it reefer or Mary Jane.
Yeah.
You can come now. It's safe. I found a cab.
I found a cab! Boop. Oh. This is a terrible video game. I think Ryan Davis gave this 2 stars.
That's generous.
Like, this is just Joku saying this game has ideas while it's just the worst parade of ideas you've ever seen in your life. Because you cannot fault this game for a lack of trying. You can fault it for everything else, though.
My God, it looks like a war zone.
Oh, is this the driving sequence? Is this where we get the...
Wait, how is she on the street level now?
We were in the parking garage and...
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, now the camera's up here, so...
Remember when the explosion happened and then that car flew up and... What?
I wonder if that always happens or if that's just like a... What?
Oh, yeah, this is the sequence from Jess Voidberger's stream.
Yeah, this is.
You can see now. The bus is rearing itself, preparing to mate.
What was trapped in the stone? And now
Remember how the team behind Magica are supposed to make a remake of Alone in the Dark 1?
Yeah.
Step on the gas! And it just came and everybody forgot about it.
Can you say that again?
The new Gauntlet game from Magica people.
Yeah? Yeah, that sure does exist.
So the thing is that the Magica team said, hey, we've also hired the figurehead and a few of the teams from Frictional Games, which was the team behind Soma and Amnesia. Like part of the Amnesia team are going to be joining the Magica team and making this Alone in the Dark remake. Which is fine. I wonder how you modernize that first Alone in the Dark game, because if you play that first Alone in the Dark game, it is quite goofy. It's a technical achievement. 100% it was a technical achievement. However, like, is it going to be spooky ghosts again? Like,
Remember some of the monsters in that first Alone in the Dark were just like colored light?
I mean, they're like Lovecraftian, but silly, because you only have 4 polygons to make them.
Yeah, you only had 4 polygons. Like, the game was originally made in MS-DOS, so
I
like...
I just want that new game to have that wonderful kicking animation that the games have.
Yeah.
Where they just like rear back. Oh, it's so good.
That said, like, I mean, fucking... No Alone in the Dark. No fucking Resident Evil. No anything. Like, it was a forefather of the entire horror video game genre.
Yep. I have messed around with the original Alone in the Dark.
It's not fun.
Yeah, I've played maybe about 5 hours into it.
It's neat.
But
Like,
it's just a lot of trial and error.
It's just a lot of like, hey, insta-death.
Oh, that weird colored light in the chair exploded. He died.
I think the most playable old school Alone in the Dark game is actually maybe 3 or the New Nightmare.
I mean, I played
playable.
New
It's
Nightmare.
bad, but
New
Yeah,
Nightmare's
New
bad.
Nightmare's not great, but it's playable.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could just play through that game.
I played through it in one sitting. Anyway, I just want to point out, I did this in my first try.
See to you.
Because I'm a gamer.
Hands up.
CTU, Federal Agent. Federal Agent.
Oh, okay, here's the
Hurry.
driving in
We
this
must
or
go to
driving in the
museum
24
before he's
game.
gathered an even larger army.
Whose army? What are you talking about?
Everything okay?
That depends
No,
on
I
how
can't.
much more driving there is
Yeah.
in this game.
Bad, and I'm losing
Apparently
my
a lot
mind.
more.
I bet that was a
There is a
fucking
lot.
10 on the Richter
Damn it,
scale.
look, I didn't tell you to come along.
Shut
if you
up.
think it, both of you.
Hey, take it easy, Theophile.
So I can't
Let's
emphasize
just put
enough
the
that if you
gun
go onto
down,
Steam,
okay?
there
You're
is
the
a
only one
Alone in
that
the
can
Dark
stop this
anthology.
I'm
You
just
get
too
Alone in the
weak.
Dark 1,
You must
Alone in the Dark
proceed
2,
down the
Alone in the
path of
Dark
life
3,
like you've been
and you
preparing
get
to
this
do for
game.
your entire
You have to
life.
buy
Is
the
path
new
of
Nightmare
light. What are
separately.
you talking about?
So this game's considered a part of the anthology, in quotation. New Nightmare, no.
It's mostly harmless now, but
I guess
it
that's
still has
technically
power in the
correct.
right hands.
Yeah.
You're our only.
Like,
Remember
it's
when
weird
I
stuff.
played the Game Boy Color version of the New Nightmare and it's like, oh, they actually, like,
puppet.
recreated a truncated version of this game.
Room
And then you realize it
943.
doesn't play well.
No.
What? What?
This is great.
What? What? It did a slow-mo 3...
Your guy looks so completely different. Like, it's like in the game, you see what he actually looks like.
Yeah.
And then they cover art his profile pic. Like, that was him on his best day, like, 25 years ago.
As I said, he looks like puffy HGH Expendables era Sylvester Stallone, and the cover art doesn't look anything like that.
Well, but, you know, lighting makes a big
What the
difference.
fuck? Why did he do
So I know
that?
I asked you about it,
I'm
and
gonna
you
be sick.
talked about how it's not easy to come by. It's actually not even available
yelling
because of
at?
licensing. But Clive Barker's Jericho is definitely in the
Meet me in room
dubious
943.
horror game.
Yeah, and also
And-
dubious FPS.
Jesus,
Yeah.
you're cut.
It's
Help
like
us down to
both.
the bone.
I'll be all right.
You're probably in shock and can't feel it. The museum is 30 blocks away. If you want to reach it, we
I
have
have
to
that
stop
on
this
Steam.
bleeding. Do you hear me?
Didn't that get delisted?
It
from
did.
Steam a while ago?
It did,
Yeah, so if you
because I'm-
have it on Steam, then don't remove it from your account. It's
Wait, there's
no
a-
longer
removed
available.
anything.
Now there's a timer because I'm bleeding out.
Because I wanted to play Clive Barker's Jericho, and I was under the impression it was on Steam, but it's
It was
not anymore. It's
delisted. Yeah.
delisted.
I know this because I looked it up.
Do I need to play that for you then?
By
Do
all
Steam
means.
family sharing? No.
An ambulance. Maybe they can
It's
help
not a good
us.
game. I also played that all the way through.
Yeah, I played a bunch of Undying, and that was a bad game too.
Undying is at least, like,
Undying
charming.
Is just, yeah,
You
Undying
didn't get
is
to the
just
part
a...
where they just give you a scythe, and they stop giving you ammo for a while, and you have to play that game in melee for an extended time.
I
It's
mean,
bad.
a lot of those, like, Quake-inspired adjacent games had melee sections to them.
jammed.
It
Now,
also has that
Jammed.
Over here, help!
that Unreal Engine 1 aesthetic that I really like. Where it's just like, hey motherfucker, you like colored lighting?
Gonna pass out.
Now, something that I have
All
looked
right, look,
into
just
for
stay
my
here,
purposes
okay? I'll
is
take care
Clive
of it.
Barker's Nightbreed, the interactive movie.
Be careful.
Don't worry.
an
I don't talk to
adventure game.
strangers. Apart from you.
And as the title suggests, it's an interactive movie from Ocean.
Yeah, right.
You know, your favorite Amiga, Atari ST, and C64 developer, Ocean.
I do appreciate how much Clive Barker is just like,
Crowley, so you're still alive. I guess those fissures didn't feel like eating a pile of shit like you, huh?
Shut up. Paddington was wrong to give you the stone. It was destined for me.
So you
Clyde
saw-
Barker
Where are you? Why don't
is
you come
happy
on?
to get paid.
You
Yeah.
the thrill of the chase. The fissures seem much too interested in you. Don't worry, I'll come at the right time. But let me tell you that holding onto the stone's only gonna make it worse.
How thoughtful.
What? Anyway.
Yep, that spray's definitely going to take care of that wound. Just a little bit more, I'm sure it's going to sew up that.
I gotta check my PDA for my current objective. Which button is it?
Why?
I forget. Was that Hellraiser reboot movie that came out this year, like a month ago? Was that good?
People seemed
like it?
okay on it.
I don't know.
Alright. There. Okay, I found my PDF. Yeah, call 911 ASAP. Yeah, that'll work.
Always works in stories like these.
Hello, 911.
I'm sorry, what was it? What did it say in the bottom right?
We're relaying the Central Park emergency
Theo
call.
file?
Hey, I'm in Central Park and I'm badly wounded.
Who's not? At least you're still breathing. The park's public restrooms should have first aid kits, so go find one and hold him, Drake. He's spitting blood everywhere.
Cell phone.
Restroom.
Restroom? Ah. Complete waste of the actress playing Pinhead, IMO. Okay. That's a shame.
Ah, it's a spooky ghoul. It's a goblin, flying little bat monster.
Yeah.
You played the Darkness game, the second one?
Yeah. The first Darkness is not on PC. And also, the only part of the Darkness 2 I played was the weird 2-hour co-op campaign. Back when everything had a weird 2-hour co-op campaign.
Right. I seem to recall the reason why the Darkness 1 is not easily available is licensing.
It's on 360. Back compat.
This looks awful.
Yeah.
This looks legitimately terrible.
Oh, sorry, my jacket's full. I gotta...
Jesus Christ. I forgot about a lot of this.
This is very bad.
What? No. This is video games.
Video games are always good. Says the 3 people who played Aliens Colonial Marine. I've been doing a lot of thinking about that game.
Yeah?
I've been thinking a lot about that game. More than I'm willing to admit.
I was talking to Joku last night.
Thinking a lot about that game.
And he was very much like... Okay, what? Okay, yeah, the video game told me how to treat a wound.
What did Joku say?
He was like, I was thinking about playing it...
Single player?
With the fanfics.
Oh no, no! Don't do it. Like I could see Joku saying, "Okay, I have to see the depths of what would this be like without co-op partners that can just exploit the warp mechanic. Like how would I have to actually play this game? That I can imagine. Playing it with the fan patch, like I need my memory of that game to be mostly negative because I don't want to fill my head with anything even remotely positive about that game, other than it's kind of a funny speedrun game.
It's honestly a very fun speedrun game. It does not work in co-op. That game is not at all built for having more than one person.
It doesn't work in general. Like it's not even it's. Oh. See, you shot the wire.
Wow. Okay, it won't let me go through there again. Fragile walls can be destroyed with explosions. I see.
Oh, Geomod.
Boom the Alien said the Prey movie was good. You know, that comment reminded me, and now I'm just down this dark hole of, man, I wish Arcane had more financial success with that Prey reboot game.
Alright, so watch this.
Alright, so you gotta spray it in the shape of a bat.
No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, that Prey game is pretty good.
Yeah, Moon Crash also, like, one of my favorite DLCs.
I didn't play it. I have at this point. I think I might kind of just be done with roguelikes.
Sure.
It might be a while before I'm ready to go back to them.
I thought the concept of it was not necessarily as good as the execution, but there was something there that I played a lot more than I probably should have with Moon Crash. But you know, yeah, man, fucking. That Prey game just makes everything that Arcane has touched and made sense.
Oh, you mean Deathloop?
We've already said our piece about Deathloop, Brayden.
And how Deathloop is
the Titanic of video games. Like Titanic winning the Academy Award of video games. It's just this crowd pleaser. Everybody gets on board. And we're going to go ahead and look back at it and speak of it. I think we're going to speak of it the same way we speak of Lord of the Rings Lord of the Rings.
What?
Okay.
What game?
Oh, you like Mordor and Shadow of Earth or Shadow of War.
I still want to play that second game.
I
like that first one.
I think that's the way that we talk about Shadow of Mordor is where Deathloop will be in a few more years.
All right, where's the exploding bottle? People are extremely.
That game's fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
There
it's
is.
and it sounds like its
Oh,
sequel
fuck
just
yeah.
kind of said we made more.
And boob spider.
What if Sheila was a sexy lady?
Monster girls are very hot right now.
It's true. Monster Musume, very hot.
Musume.
Okay, what if she was a snake, but had a
Lamia?
human-looking
Yeah.
vagina?
Okay, you're gonna love this part of the game. Oh yeah, this is my fucking. When I think of this game, I think of this part of the game.
Oh, cool.
You can draw your gun while hanging on a cable.
Yeah, so you have to shoot these bat things while switching between third and first person.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate this.
Also, Braden, I'm gonna warn you. Those bat things are going to spawn in certain areas infinitely. So have fun with this.
That's what you just
Also,
made me.
insta-death. Every single mistime jump will result in insta-death. And you have to restart the entire sequence. So, Braden, how you feeling? Braden? Buddy?
He's fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, Boom the Alien saw the Uncharted movie.
I'm sorry.
I watched it on a plane. Yeah, that seems like a movie you would be able to watch for free on a plane.
Yeah. No, that's a plane movie for sure.
Every time Jeff posts that poster of that Melissa Joan Hart.
Dear Christmas.
Yes, I keep thinking I should watch that.
His name is Chris Massey.
Because it looks truly miserable.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I mean, Gino made us. I watched the Hallmark movie with Gino.
We should do that again. We should do something like that again. Before we like sign off and take like a 2 or 3 week break from podcasting and shit. We should do one of those. So, Braden, key idea here. Remember, you have not reached the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So if you mistime this jump, you're gonna die.
I don't know where I'm supposed to jump to.
Yeah, it's a real problem, huh?
What?
Yeah, yeah. You're good. God, the ragdoll in this game, huh? It's sure something.
Yeah.
This is a video game?
Legally, I have to agree.
This is an FDA approved, won't give you cancer video game.
I mean, I think this video game might be a cancer.
You'll get cancer from it. There are definitely carcinogens in this game.
But
Like
is
when
it
you
any
shoot
more
those
or
guys and
less
they blow up
than-
into smoke.
Yeah, is it any more or less than your normal summer sausage that you buy during Christmas time?
What?
Smoked summer sausage. You know, Hickory Farms.
Huh.
I'm nodding my head.
Do you not know what...
I know what
smoked
Hickory
summer-
Farm. I know what summer sausage is.
No, I'm asking
At
him. Do you not
Christmas?
know what it... Do you not... Yeah, I used to always get Hickory Farms from...
What?
As Christmas gifts. Like, that's a common Christmas thing, right?
Maybe in
not
your
where
part
I'm
of the
from.
world. Oh. Oh, really?
I just got an ad for the Callisto Protocol.
Callisto.
Yeah, this is a balancing act. You just failed, bitch!
You ever think Half-Life 2 inspired a lot of very bad game design during the 2000s?
I do think about this.
You can't blame it for them making bad choices.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, the idea that the puzzle is just a bunch of physicsy bullshit was kind of, like, endemic of Half-Life's design. I don't know. I'm not nearly as pro Half-Life 2 as I once was, and I think that's just because there are entire sequences of that game that I just don't enjoy.
Just take forever.
Oh my god, the part with the car at the beach just takes fucking forever. Yeah, the entire beach sequence.
Take that, cup.
All that shit with the antlions, and you need to, like, throw the antlion balls. Fuck.
Nova Prospects?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm not... That's probably my least favorite part of that game.
Nova Prospect is fun, except for the part where...
Where you have to get in, or except for the part where you have to, like, defend against waves of enemies by using those turrets.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Hit her with the fire chair. Seems to be a good technique. Hit him with the fire chair. They seem to be weak to fire.
What are you standing on?
You just fell off the edge and now you're dead. You have to do the entire thing again.
Are you in hell?
I'm in
no,
the
it's a
void.
devil-possessed, yeah, it's a devil-possessed New York.
Okay. Was this a thing in Alone in the Dark? I don't remember this being a thing.
So, as far as I can tell, they're kind of moving forward with, like, some of the lore stuff in, in the new Nightmare.
Yeah, like the, Hellspawn, like, evil seance
Ancient
shit.
Native American shit.
Yeah. You know, they took the Cthulhu thing and was like, hey, what if we made our own Cthulhu? Native Americans are evil, have some sort of access to the devil.
I mean, that's also just Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, I know. But what if we did it without being overtly racist?
You mean less overtly racist?
Less. Let's go with less. And you can't light the baseball bat on fire? That
sucks.
Okay, he's on fire. Just let him burn.
Yeah.
That's the technique. It's just let him burn.
What?
Little known fact, but Babe Ruth was inflammable.
You gotta do it all over again, Braden.
So, Relkin, I'm gonna, you know, you were watching me play Castlevania 64 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think that game controls way better than this.
I believe it.
I think Castlevania 64, for an N64 era game, controls just fine.
Can I say this as well? This guy has the ugliest leather jacket I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like it's a bad color. It does. How do you make a leather jacket look bad?
I mean, if you want me to go down a hole, I can say it's because this game was made by Europeans. If we really want to go down.
What is a leather jacket?
Ho ho ho! The Edward Carnby. Ha ha ha! It's fine. No one's watching from France, I don't think.
So now the bad guy's not.
I apologize to all my French viewers. I'm just saying that
the big baddie's not spawning. I think. Oh, there he goes. Ugh.
Why am I just getting flashbacks to that fucking part in Army 5 I got stuck on for like 30 minutes? The guy's stuck in the floor and I couldn't find him forever.
Yeah, that was really funny.
I don't know. You know what game is not good enough to me when it brings me back to that.
Okay, so don't die this time.
The game won't let me switch perspectives.
Hell yeah!
Je m'appelle Boom the Alien.
I've talked with Mike. He's from Boston.
I like tank controls.
I love tank controls. Oh, I just think about tank controls, and I think about my general failure with women, and I say, at least tank controls haven't abandoned me.
Supposed to be Mickey Mouse?
I don't know. Hey, Pluto. I should update my Bumble profile.
I thought Mickey Mouse was getting his by like Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 Mickey. is... I'm surprised I have not played any Kingdom Hearts games on stream.
You're gonna invite a crowd.
But here's the thing, I like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. I think you gotta do a Mario wall jump. Try that. Parkour this.
Okay, let's play amateur game designer here. What is this camera perspective telling me the player?
Go up that pole that's in the wall.
How?
Jump. Real good. Double jump. Mario jump. Prince of Persia.
Is there something I need to shoot?
You need to shoot that platform lower.
I love Prince of Persia 2008. Man.
Yeah, it's too bad that this small game called Assassin's Creed
Great game.
took everything.
Yeah. They made a lot of good Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah. They made a lot of bad ones too.
Yeah, they did.
Because guess what? There's been an Assassin's Creed game like almost every year since 2007.
One's good, two's good, Brotherhood's good.
3 is shit.
No.
Revelations is
3 has ideas.
Revelations was the first game where I was like, you're just adding a bunch of weird mechanics for every game that doesn't have any...
What if you had bombs and tower defense?
And then the hook arm. Like,
Hook arm was neat, but...
Revelations was when, like, I felt like, okay, you're putting too much stupid shit in these things that are only ever done in one game.
And then they made Black Flag, and then they said,
like
hey, what if we,
Rogue is Black Flag with an editor.
Yeah, and then they said, what if we,
Liberation is 4.
Unity, even if you disregard all the technical issues with Unity, is just not a great time.
I get so angry about that game. It is the most interesting setting they have had for any of those games, either before or since that game, and they don't use the setting at all.
No.
It's just this shitty little, like, CW era, like, level romance.
It's this teenage boy that's really sad his parents died. For way too long. And
I do really like that at the end of Rogue, they just revealed that the character you're playing orphans that sad boy.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I was like, okay, Rogue. Fuck Arno.
I mean, to be clear, the other thing Assassin's Creed Unity does is like actually the revolutionaries are the Templars. You know, the group of people who want control.
I didn't even remember that they did that because it is such a nothing part of that adventure. Like it's not relevant to the story. It's just he's in love with this girl, but her dad's a Templar, and like it's just like worlds collide nonsense.
It's like Romeo and Juliet
Yeah.
Sparks Note edition. I thought that Syndicate was good. I liked Syndicate, but really, I mean,
Black Flag was the last one I played.
Syndicate is not as good as people make it out to be. I don't think
sure,
that it is good.
But it is good.
I think Syndicate gets what it does because it was the last classic style.
Yeah.
Before they said, "Hey, we tried to make The Witcher, but it's an Ubisoft game, so it's
like
still."
Origins quite a bit.
I like Origins quite a bit. I think Odyssey was when they started putting way too much shit in them in those games.
And now you're beyond me. So.
And Odyssey is still a good game, but man, it's just that's where I feel like Ubisoft, every inch and every piece and every part of the map needs to have a bunch of bullshit in it, like a mini game for you to complete.
I love the Pharaoh DLC to Origins. That is so good. All of the the weird spirit cities and stuff.
I did it.
I really like the boss battles in Origins, where it's like, yeah, this boss battle's all glitchy and fucked up.
It's just like the same, they're you run in a circle around them and you shoot some arrows at the glowing part.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway, so we're talking about this obviously because you're still fucking here.
I solved the puzzle. I had to shoot the door.
Okay, I'm watching you climb down now. Okay. Glow in the Dark 2008, a riveting game.
I mean, this game is, to use a word I use a lot, this game is fascinatingly bad. You cannot accuse this game
of not trying.
Of not trying the dumbest things.
Press that A button.
Like having like seamless switching from first and third person perspective. What? Like, someone was like, yes, this is the peak of gameplay, ho ho ho. I found some matches in the glove compartment.
The car should drive like shit because Americans have no good public transportation.
We... The physics.
They should be as twisted as the Mercury walkthrough.
Also, the physics should show the futility of man fighting against capitalist systems. Americans and their consumerism.
Yeah, I will give this game this. Throwing that thing and shooting it when it gets to its destination, like in the arc, is kind of cool.
Yeah. They did it. They had one idea. Like, this entire inventory system is a nightmare.
So more information for the for Science Riven remake has come out.
Uh-huh.
So they have an FAQ. First question, are you working on a remake of Riven? Answer, yes.
Like the one you dealt Theo? I'll pass, thanks.
How's the memory, Mr. Carnby?
Question number 2, is it a remaster or a from the ground up modern remake?
Yes. That's your name.
Answer. It is a modern remake.
Edward Carnby. Theo warned us
They removed the from the ground up part, so a lot of people are confused
You've done
about
some
that answer.
amazingly depraved things in your life, Edward.
Is this remake a
Really,
point and click
thanking us.
only, like the original Riven was, or will be a traversable? Will it be traversable in 3D space? Answer: the remake of Riven will be fully traversable in 3D space. Any other supported navigational methods will be announced or provided at a later date. Why did it take so long? It's been 25 years. Riven is one of the most highly regarded games in Science history. We didn't want to approach it lightly or frivolously. Cyan is a small indie studio. We wanted to make sure we could take on such a difficult, costly, and complicated endeavor and do it well. The real answer is they spent a lot of money to get the IP from Ubisoft, and they started with the first one because of course they would. Is this the Starry Expanse project? No, this is a from the ground up. Oh, so they put it there. Remake of Riven from Cyan. However, the Starry Expanse team did assist in kicking off this project. See more on our blog post here for more details on that.
The only Riven I like is League of Legends Riven, going top lane with her. Anyway.
Which platforms is it coming to? When is it coming out? And what are the system requirements, etc.? We do not have any of this information to share about right now. This is a dumb question. I have to read this. If I purchased a copy of the original Riven, will I get this for free? It's like, it's the most diplomatic no, but yeah, they say thank you for your support over the years, but no. And now I can click a link to be a part of the Cyan Insider newsletter, where I can get bi-weekly updates about the projects that Cyan is working on.
I mean, there's no way to keep track of anything anymore. I don't know if you know this, but there's no way to ever learn where anyone is doing anything anymore. There used to be some sort of Bluebird website. It's gone now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's gone. The internet told me it was gone.
Not gone. You know, if I could have asked a question, my question would have been, please tell me you're not getting rid of the live action acting, FMV acting, please. That's what they did in the last game. Dead. So this is clearly a level they stole from Half-Life 2. This is clearly something that they saw the City 17 water shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, we can make that, but horror.
Oh. Oh, this is very stupid.
Physics?
Yep. You gotta keep the fucking thing out of the water. So you gotta knock it into the hole. The like, handrail.
Yeah. I see. I don't know how I, the player, have any input over that, unfortunately.
Keep shooting. You got bullets. This is
Nope.
America. Use your gun. Give your God-given gun. Right, your constitutional right to bear arms. Shoot that fucking cable.
See, I'd make a joke about America and guns if not for the fact that there was another mass shooting last night. So...
Shoot that wire. Shoot that wire. Keep shooting that fucking wire. What are you fucking doing? Okay, I think that's gonna be the one. Nope.
Nope. Am I David Simon over here? Shooting the wire? Shooting in this case meaning in a filmic television sense.
The Wire is very good.
Yeah, I'll watch it never. Just like every other really good show that everyone's like, you should watch it, it's really good.
I started watching it and lost interest. After about, let's say, 3 episodes.
I did it. I am video game. What? What? Why
That
did
was
it...
a dynamic camera angle. It's the mise en scene. They're French. They're setting the scene.
Anyway, I'm just gonna hit things with a shovel.
Look at that fire effect. It's a good, high-quality fire effect. It really isn't.
This is what they had.
Why did you get rid of your shovel?
Because I hate
What
shovels.
did that shovel ever do to you? Why don't you have respect for your shovels? You know, I watched a video for how it's made where they talked to me about how shovels were made, and I have a newfound respect for shovels and the crafts people that make them. You should too. You're gonna die. Did that make you happy? Did that fill you with joy to die like that?
No.
Hey, Roken, I don't think he's actually gonna finish this game.
Honestly, this seems like it's gotten considerably less interesting than the first hour of it, so...
Yeah, now this game is
You
just
gotta-
kind of a...
Oh, fuck, you're supposed to fucking run, my man. Like, when
Nope,
it's like
I
that.
did it. I did it. I did it. I'm the best at video games. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so good. I'm hardcore gamer here.
I'm Hardcore Gaming 101. Jeff thinks he's Hardcore Gaming 101. I'm the real Hardcore Gaming 101.
I don't actually think you... Okay. You didn't actually need to get to it. The fire room is actually the...
Then why does it make that establishing camera shot?
You gotta do something in the fire room.
Unless it's broken? I'm gonna... Oh. Literally the scripting broke.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a good game. Also, why is that guy just able to, like, teleport himself? Okay, just hit him. Hit him. So what I ended up doing... Oh, yeah, that's right. He spews shit. I ended up, for this sequence, I ended up pushing the wire back into the water and then just pushing people into the electrified water. I would say it's not worth it because it was risky. Yeah, I would, like, knock him down, then drag him, and then just throw him into the water. You could also do the fire. They make a funnier sound when they get electrocuted. It's like... They make that sound that they make in Condemned when you shock them.
Find something to
good
get the
sound.
cable out of the water. I already got the cable out of the water.
Okay, now check the door.
Bedford Dornby.
No, I guess not.
Edmord Snorby?
Fuck.
I have nothing left.
I don't know if I need to finish this game.
You don't need to finish this game.
If people wanted to pay me, that would be a different...
Well,
that
I, mean,
would...
I guess if people choose to keep going on franchises.
Yeah. Or, well, we're on actual garbage right now.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, they stay on that.
Because this is both a franchise and garbage, so the higher one takes precedent.
Oh, wait. You got the garbage, so doesn't that mean you're done with the pyramid?
Maybe.
You escaped?
Yeah, maybe I escaped the pyramid. Maybe I can finally play Deep Fear.
I thought that was the entire point of the pyramid, was getting to the top, or in this case, the base.
Wait, didn't you just melt it? Oh, no, it was back at the end.
You better beat that fire.
Did I break the scripting for this poorly made video game?
Yeah, the game is broken.
I'm curious, is the best kind of like off-brand survival horror game you've played still Cold Fear?
Yes.
I really like those Dreamcast games.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if Blue Stinger is a survival horror game so much as it is every video game.
Choice.
All video games. But I do think Blue Stinger and Ill Bleed are high art. Okay, yes, the game is broken.
That's great.
Wait, I think you need... So, yeah, this is a bad.
I love Ragdoll. I love Ragdoll physics so much.
So you're having a fun time.
Yeah.
What happens if you throw the propane tank into the fire?
I can't throw the propane tank in the fire.
God damn it.
It won't let me throw it.
Fuck
But
that.
I will let it slowly roll towards the fire to see what happens. Fuck you, video game.
That sucks.
Ugh.
This game's the worst.
This game is... That's what I think of this game.
Wait, what if you shot that red handle? Have you tried picking up the purse?
I love that people will still make that joke even on Nextlander streams. And Brad and Alex are always pick up the purse. And Brad and Alex are still confused by it.
Wasn't that a stream that Vinny did by himself?
No, it was with Patrick.
Sleeping Dogs. Good video game.
A franchise that didn't make it, but probably should have. Now I'm watching an ad for T-Mobile where Paul Giamatti is Ebenezer Scrooge.
Listen, Paul Giamatti is one of those character actors I'm always happy to see.
Oh, sorry, it was Verizon.
They're the same thing. Okay. I appear to be stuck. What should I do now?
Anything but
Roll
this.
for initiative.
Chris, how about you stream something and then...
What?
Or...
You guys are gonna do strategy shit.
Yeah, we were gonna do Fire Emblem.
Well, you're gonna do that in like an hour.
Yeah. We can do it when you're done.
Okay, I don't know. Adventure games, right? What do I play? Yeah, do I just start playing Hell, a cyberpunk thriller? No, probably not. That hurt my eyeballs. Yeah, figure out your shit. I've gotta fucking figure whatever out.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching.
I love video games.
I love video games. I'm sad this game is not as actively fucking terrible in its second hour as it was in its first. Bye.